Welcome to Dad Talk Today. Dad Talk Today. The podcast for dads facing some of the toughest moments of their lives. We are here to walk with men through divorce, keep them connected to their kids, help them understand their rights, and work for change in family law courts. Moms, you are always welcome too. We are all about advocating for shared parenting and doing what is best for our kids. Here is your host, Eric Carroll.
Hey everybody, this is Dad Talk Today with Eric Carroll, and I am sitting here with Mr. Joe Collins. Joe, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Just out here at CPAC 2021 and enjoying myself.
Hey man, it's an amazing place to meet a lot of great contacts. You know, out there, I know you fought a really hard fight in this last campaign. Are you planning on doing it again?
Yeah, we are. We filed a defamation and libel lawsuit against Maxine, and she ran advertising saying I was dishonorably discharged, which was a lie. And we had our first court date a few days ago, and after that I just got extremely excited, and we restarted our campaign and run again. Absolutely, man. I know I've talked to you a little bit about it before, but the fatherless issue, I feel like we have an epidemic when it comes to the father absence in America. Could you speak a little bit about that? Yeah, well, I blame the Democrats. They created all these policies to incentivize women putting the man out the home in exchange for government benefits, and that's really what leads to the fathers being put out the home. You know, they pull the jobs out of our communities, and then they give the women money, but they say you got to get your husband out the house, and then the women get mad at the husband for not getting a job, but then there's no jobs. And so, you know, it just becomes a trend in our communities, one that needs to be broken quick.
Absolutely, man. What are some things that you think we could do to kind of alleviate some of those issues?
Get rid of the policies.
Get rid of the policies?
Got to get rid of the policies, yep. And we got to start improving our communities, bring back jobs, quality jobs, not just good jobs, quality jobs. That's the only way we'll be able to combat that. Because once you do that, the influences in our communities change. They go from influences of gang members and rappers to influences of hard-working men and women and families that are together.
Right. You know, how does it make you feel knowing that we've got this huge father absence going on in America right now, and there's some of these fathers out there spending hundreds of thousands of dollars and fighting tooth and nail to be in their children's life, and they're just coming up short in family court?
Yeah. Well, family court was never designed to be in favor of a man. You know, it's always designed in the favor of the welfare state, and that's one thing that we live in right now. And so we have to eliminate that welfare state and remove the courts from the lives of people so they can run their own lives. You shouldn't have anybody, especially as an adult, tell you how to manage your own affairs. That's the reason why I'm a Republican Party. Less government interference in our personal lives. Absolutely, man.
So what we've been trying to do, Joe, we've been going around the country, state to state, trying to get something called a shared parenting legislation passed. It's like a rebuttable presumption that if both mom and dad are fit, willing, and able, means no hang-ups, no drug addictions, anything like that, that if divorce did happen, we'd like it not to happen, but if it did happen, that mom and dad would be created equal. Is that something you could get behind?
That is something I can get behind. Absolutely. I think it's a great idea. We have to remove legislation in order to make that happen, because they're always going to revert back to the same legislation. The court system is never fair to men at all. It always favors the woman, even though you have, like you said, tons of great dads out there that are doing what they can for their children.
Absolutely. Guys, you heard it. You got to make sure to get them in office, man. What's some of your future plans coming up, Joe?
We're on the recall right now. Half my team is still out there doing the recall road trip for Gavin Newsom. And then we start up our campaign, so we're fundraising and getting everything together so we can come out strong.
Absolutely, man. Joe, tell everybody where they can keep up with you.
JoeCollinsForCongress.com. Please go to the website. All of my social media is on the website. Volunteer, donate. We need everybody's support. Our campaign was powered by people last time, and it will be powered by people this time.
Hey man, it's good to meet you in person for the first time. Good to see you again. So everybody, we will see you here in a little bit. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are fighting for the rights of parents worldwide. If you want to help support our podcast and for us to continue this mission, please join us at patreon.com/DadTalkToday. You will find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, CloutHub, Parler, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Spotify, the podcast app, Google, Apple Podcasts. We're a little bit of everywhere. And guys, every time you like and subscribe, you help us continue this mission. Thank you, and we will see you next time.